Today's practice will visit a little bit about a concept in yoga where we're balancing effort and ease. In Sanskrit, we have two words, abhyasa and viaragya. And in yoga, we often find there's a lot of muscle energy, a lot of physical exertion. And then as we hold in spaces, as we grow in our practice, we find ease in that space. Viaragya, abhyasa are these two combined concepts where we are balancing surrender or detaching and effort, consistent practice. We're moving into growing with ourself, our practice. So abhyasa is the concept of effort, where viaragya is the concept of detachment or ease. As we move into our awareness of our physical body, our muscle effort and energy, we'll explore this concept in our practice, learning how to hug muscle energy in towards the midline of the body and expand outwards to find our best variation of our practice. Let's begin today in child's pose, where we'll bring the big toes to touch, separate the knees wide, and just beginning to surrender in the physical body here. Letting the heart relax towards the earth. The chest relax towards the earth. Letting the forehead surrender towards the earth. And just connecting to your body, your breath in this space. Noticing if your organic breath today, your inhales and your exhales. Just noticing the pace of your breath, the depth of your breath. Noticing any sensations of the heart or the mind. And then begin to connect to this practice, the idea of abhyasa, effort in your practice, through gathering your information, through observing. Begin to press the palms into the earth, bringing the knuckle pads to the earth. And allow the breath to come in through the nose, expanding the diaphragm up top to bottom, left to right. Pausing at the top of your breath, feeling that fullest part. And then exhaling and deflating the diaphragm top to bottom, left to right. All the way empty. And pausing at the bottom, noticing the release. Noticing the pause. Inhale through the belly, the rib cage, and the chest, letting it expand. Pausing at the bottom, at the top. And then exhaling fully, chest, rib cage, and belly. Noticing the stillness at the bottom, pausing at the bottom. Continuing to breathe here. Finding that 4-part breath, that diaphragmatic breathing. And then start to bring effort to your practice. As your forehead connects to the earth, lengthen through the crown of the head. Surrender the heart towards the earth. And surrender the sit bones towards the heels. Bring energy through the arms, really pushing the hands through the earth. And lengthen through the spine, finding equal and opposite energy. Crown of the head towards the heels. Just notice the effort here, but then settle into the ease. letting the body surrender, but keeping that engagement, keeping that connection of the spine, of the breath, of the body. Take 10 full breath cycles here, in and out, noticing the pauses, and really connecting to this space here. Noticing that balance of surrender and work. Finding more length in the spine, maybe more length in the arms, more length in the tail, more length through the crown of the head, but then letting the body relax a little more fully towards the earth. Press the hands to the earth, lift the chest, lift the tailbone, wrists under shoulders, table position here. Again, finding that balance of effort and ease. Push the hands into the earth, energetically draw the elbows towards one another. Bring the core in, lengthen through the spine, but then settle into this space. Flip the toes under, and then just exhale, draw the hips back. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, keep that engagement of the arms, of the core. Exhale, bring the weight back. Inhale, lift, open the heart. Let the belly drop, let the chest drop. Lift through the crown of the head, lift through the tail. Exhale, let the chin tuck, tail tuck, rounding forward. Inhale, lift again, moving easy, moving with breath. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tail. Inhale, lift. Notice that movement through the spine. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck it out. Inhale through all fours. Nice, strong spine here. Step the right foot between the hands. So here we connect. We're strong through our foundation. Knees over ankle, hips forward. And then settle into this space. Maybe hands at the hips, hands at the heart. Maybe arms overhead. So settling into that viaragya, abhyasa, effort and ease here. We're settling in, but we're connected, hugging muscle energy in, drawing shoulder blades down together on the back, reaching through the fingertips, but dropping those shoulders together. Lengthening through the crown of the head, lengthening through the tail, but keeping that core nice and tight. Exhale, drop the hands to the earth. Let's flip the back toes under. Step that left foot forward and fold. Take 3 full breath cycles here, energetically letting the head collapse towards the earth, letting the tailbone lift, maybe bending the knees a little or a lot. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, nice flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, bring effort to the low body, spine, core is strong, arms lift. Tadasana, mountain pose. Pause here and connect to that balance of effort and ease. Grounding through the legs, energetically drawing the heels towards one another so you engage in the legs. Core stays strong, spine is long, arms reach overhead. Pushing the pelvis forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. Settle in, ground to the earth, lengthen through the spine. Check in with the core. Just a little low lumbar curve here. Not dipping too far forward. Keep that space. Lower ribs, upper hip. Exhale, swan dive forward, hips reach back, crown of the head forward, reach out through the arms, but keep the shoulder blades strong together on the back. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Drop the hands, bring the knees back to the earth. Nice, solid foundation. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Check in, ground through the earth. Energetically grounding through the earth, and then lift up towards the sky. Hips are forward, right hip forward, slightly up, chest is open, shoulder blades squeeze together in the back, but then the arms reach down. Legs are strong, energetically drawing that left heel slightly back, right knee slightly forward, grounding through the earth. Settling into the balance of effort and ease. Breathing into the space. Drop the hands to the earth, right foot steps forward. Uttanasana, 3 full breaths here. Surrender the heart, the head forward. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, strong in the legs. Inhale, arms overhead. Tadasana, mountain pose. Check in with that foundation. Core is strong, side body's long. Shoulder blades down together in the back. Little bend in the knees, pushing the pelvis slightly forward. Align shoulders over hips. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step the feet back this time to Dandasana, plank pose. Push the hands into the earth. Energetically draw wrists towards one another. Hips stay in line with the shoulders. Don't just let them drop or keep them high. Try to find a nice, solid, flat plank here. Exhale, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Nice flat back. Try not to round in the shoulders forward. Just shoulder blades down and away from the ears. We spent some time here last week. Settle in, connecting to that balance of effort and ease. Making little adjustments, energetically drawing the heels towards one another, squeezing the thighs towards one another, lifting the hips towards the sky, drawing shoulders down together in the back, externally rotating in those shoulders. Let the head relax. Inhale, shift the weight forward, keep the hips high, Dandasana, long spine. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank, Dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, press into the knuckle pads of the hands. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale, just shifting the weight. Think about just shifting your shoulders over your hips, moving slowly. Exhale. Inhale, shift the weight. Exhale. Let's lift the right leg up. Straighten through that right hip, but then energetically draw it towards the right rib. Draw that right elbow towards the right knee towards the right elbow. Kick it back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Kick it back. Exhale, step between the hands. Stay high here in your Anjaneyasana. Find that balance. Settle into the legs. Knee over ankle. Hip, left hip shifts forward. Spine is long. Inhale, lift. So settle into it. Pause here and really connect to the balance of effort and ease. Back leg is really strong. Left hip is energetically drawing slightly forward and then up. Front knee is bent, maybe about 90 degrees. Chest lifts, thumbs lift, but ribcage stays slightly back, protecting in that low back. Notice the breath, focus here, and connect to this balance of effort and ease. Breathe into the space, noticing the diaphragm expand, deflate. Drop the hands to the front side of that right foot. Let's step the left foot forward and fold 3 full breaths here. Uttanasana. Settle back to that breath. Surrender the crown. Lift the tail. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, Tadasana. Exhale hands to heart, squeeze shoulders down together in the back. Inhale, arms overhead, Tadasana. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Plant the hands, step the feet, Dandasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, draw left knee to left elbow, shift the shoulders over the hips. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee, footsteps forward. So settle into it, right hip energetically forward, left knee over that left ankle. Lengthen through the spine, back stays flat, maybe hands to hip, open through the heart, rib cage back. Shoulder blades squeeze together on the back. Lengthen through the side body, settle into the legs, arms lift. Both legs are strong here. Settling into effort and ease. Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Make little micro adjustments as you hold here. Concentrating, focusing on your breath. Drop the hands to the earth. Right foot steps forward. Uttanasana, 3 full breaths here. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, bend the knees, bring the weight to the legs, strong in the legs, arms lift. Tadasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, swan dive forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and reach reach out through the fingertips. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step the feet back. Plank pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Get those shoulder blades down and away from the ears so they're externally rotated and not drawing in. We want them squeezed together on the back. We're going to inhale, lift that right leg, and then I want you to draw that right hip towards the right rib. So you're long, but then your hips are square. Exhale, draw right knee to right elbow, just shifting shoulders over hips. Don't let those hips drop. Kick it back. Shift the knee to elbow. Kick it back. Shift the knee forward, plant the feet. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. So we're going to add on here. Exhale, hands to heart center. So in this position, in Anjaneyasana, we have our back heel lifted, and we're going to work into warrior series, where our back heel drops to the earth. And the position of our ankle really just depends on the mobility of that ankle joint. So it might be further, my toes might be pointed further forward or further back. That really just depends on the ankle joint and maybe a little bit of connection to that hip joint. The position of the heels should really intersect if I was to draw a line from one heel to the next. Or maybe this front heel intersects with the middle of the foot, but you just don't want it closer to the toes, to bisect the toes. So my heels just about line up, and if it bisects the middle of that foot, that's good. That's okay too. So in our warrior one pose, I like my stance to be just a little more narrow. That feels better to my hips. So maybe just kind of scoot my back leg in, and then I'm going to shift my hips forward. So my hips are square. So what that means is I have to energetically work that left hip forward, but then slightly up to really engage here in the core, but then lengthen out through that back leg so that back leg is strong and I'm not just collapsing into that front leg. So the effort here should be equal weight in both of my legs. That's not always natural. Sometimes we want to dominate in one space or the other. We tend to kind of lean a little more forward. But see if you can just settle in here, that balance of effort and ease, and really just squaring the hips and centering essentially the shoulders over hips. So both legs are equally weighted. Hands can come to heart center, or arms can lift. So there's our Virabhadrasana, warrior one. Hips shift forward, chest opens forward, energy down through the legs, squeezing towards one another. Core is strong, rib cage slightly back, arms lift, shoulder blades down together on the back. Side body's long, and both legs are equally as strong. Virabhadrasana one. Warrior one. Drop the hands to the heart. Step that left foot forward. We'll take 3 breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale to flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Really connect here. Pause here. Bend the knees. Make sure those legs are weighted. Glutes are strong. Chest starts to lift. Arms start to lift. Squeezing shoulder blades towards one another, but then reaching out through the fingertips. My legs are strong here, almost in a squat. Arms lift overhead, Tadasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, hugging muscle energy in towards the midline, but reaching it out to the universe. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the feet, find your plank. Hands push into the earth, shoulders are strong, core is strong. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Check in with those shoulders, check in with the hips. Check in with the legs. Inhale, left leg lifts. Draw that left hip forward so it's a nice straight line. Shift the shoulders over the wrist. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step it between the hands, connect to your body, low body first, then lift, Anjaneyasana. We've been here before. Settle into that balance, effort and ease. Rotate that back foot. Right hip energetically reaches forward and up. Left knee bends. Left heel bisects the right or the inside of that right foot. Hips are forward, chest is open, rib cage is back. Settle in, equal weight, right leg and left. Right outer leg is really strong, engaged. Chest is open, hips are open. Then maybe we lift. Arms overhead, draw shoulder blades down together. Keep the rib cage back, core strong, both legs equally as strong. Open the heart, lift the chest. Energy down towards the earth, lifting up towards the sky, towards the midline, away out to the universe. Virabhadrasana one, warrior one. Settle into it, connect to your breath. Abhyasa, viaragya. Plant the hands, step that right foot forward, fold, 3 full breaths here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, reach it out. Strong legs, strong core. Exhale, Samasthiti, draw shoulder blades down together on the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach it up. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, plank. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So pause here, take 3 full cycles of breath. We're gonna move through a flow, adding those poses to each side. Don't worry about if you're inhaling when you're supposed to be exhaling. Just try to connect to your breath as you move. Or if you're holding your breath, just try to reconnect to it. Know that it's a work in progress. And we're moving towards wherever we're at in our practice and continuing to practice so we can guide into a space that works for us. Let's inhale with that right leg again. Draw the hip forward. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Nice job. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, set the foot between the hands. Saddle into it. Inhale, lift Anjaneyasana. Exhale, settle into this space. Inhale, rotate that back foot, plant it onto the earth. Exhale, settle into your viaragya 1. Inhale, lift and reach out through the fingertips. Exhale, settle into it. Inhale, reach the hands forward, step the left foot forward. Exhale, here, 3 full breath cycles. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen through the arms, legs are strong, core is strong. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, reach through the fingertips, swan dive forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back, nice job. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back to your plank. Inhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths here. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Inhale, lift that left leg, lengthen through that left hip. Exhale, shift the left knee forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shift the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, kick it forward, step it between the hands. Right heel lifts. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, settle into it. Inhale, rotate that back foot. Exhale, settle in, viaragya 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, reach the hands forward. Exhale, step that right foot forward and fold. 3 full breaths. If you've lost the pace of your breath, connect here. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the feet back to your plank. Downward dog, 3 full breath cycles here. See if you can connect to that balance of effort and ease. Inhale, lifts the right leg. Exhale, shifts the right knee forward. Inhale, kicks the right leg back. Exhale, shifts it forward. Inhale, kicks it back. Exhale, steps it forward. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, balance of effort and ease. Exhale here. Inhale, rotate that back foot. Exhale, settle into viaragya 1. Inhale here. Exhale here. Nice job. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, set the left foot between the hands. 3 full breaths. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, lift energy out. Hug it in. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, left. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the feet back. Inhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 full breaths here. Inhale, lifts that left leg. Exhale, shifts the leg forward. Inhale, lifts the leg. Exhale, shifts it forward. Inhale, lifts the leg. Exhale, shifts it forward, steps it between the hands. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, rotate that back hip. Exhale, viaragya 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, fold forward. 3 full breaths. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, nice flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet, Dandasana. Inhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 full breaths. Bend the knees, bring the gaze forward, let the knees hover. Step the feet between the hands, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale to Samasthiti. Ground through the legs, feet, hips width. Core is strong, back is flat, chest is open. Energetically squeezing the thighs towards the midline. Lift the left heel, bend the left knee. Rotate that left knee out to the side. Place the left foot anywhere on the right leg, above or below the knee. Hips square forward, chest forward, shoulder, knee, hip, and ankle, all in one line. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Growing your tree wherever it needs to be. Settling in to maybe a drishti, a place to focus your eyes, focus your gaze, to help with your concentration. Dharana. Settling into that effort and ease, that's what's going to help your balance. Hugging muscle energy in towards the midline, leg toward the middle, leg back in, energetically expanding out through those muscles. Supporting spine, With effort and ease, swing the knee back into the midline. We've been here before. Kick it back. Flex the left toes towards the face. Square the hips. Reach the fingertips away, but jaw shoulder blades together. Squeeze that right leg in towards the midline. And just hinging at that right hip. Dekasana, airplane pose. Reach forward, reach back. Don't just draw the fingers towards the earth. Think about a hinge, think about a pivot on that right hip, reaching forward, reaching back. Your body will let you know when to stop. Inhale back to heart center, knee up. Kick that left foot forward. Center the body weight. Bend the knees, set that foot down. Feet underneath the hips. Bend the right knee, lifting it off. Opening that right hip, placing the foot anywhere on the leg, above or below the knee. Hugging muscle energy in. Left thigh towards the midline. Right leg, right foot towards the midline. Right hip out. Side body long, reaching up and out and through. Chest open, heart open. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Finding maybe your focus, your drishti, focusing on your balance. Connecting to effort and ease here. Settling into this space. When you wobble, it's okay. Just come back to this space. Shifting the knee forward, kicking that right leg back, flexing the right toes towards the face, reaching the palms away, fingertips away, squeezing shoulder blades, hinging on that left hip. Reach forward, reach back, try to keep that back flat. Hips square, Dekasana, airplane, pause. Check in with your breath, settle in, effort and ease. Bring it back, knee up, kick the leg forward, center the weight. Set it down, pause here. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Set the feet wide, toe heel the feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bend the knees, let the hips sit back. Open the heart, open the chest, settle the hips. Nice flat back, push the hands into the earth, elbows, knees away. Lift and lengthen side body. Few breaths here. Effort and ease. Plant the hands, toe heel, lift the hips, toe heel the feet together so they're hips width. Walk the hands forward to your plank. Drop to your knees, exhale, lower the body. Bring the tops of the feet to the earth. Bring the thighs together, squeeze the legs towards one another. Push the pelvis, the thighs into the earth. Bend the elbows, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift, squeezing the shoulder blades, pushing the pelvis into the earth. Use this cobra pose. Find the strength in your low back. This is a little bit of a strength pose. It's not about how far you can bend. It's building those muscles that support your spine. Push the legs into the earth. Squeeze them together. Exhale, chin to earth. Bring the right ear to the mat. Release the hands to the sides, palms facing up. Let the big toes touch and let the ankles come wide. Notice the rhythm of your belly, your breath connecting to the earth. Bring the chin back to the earth, bring the heels back together. Plant the hands, bring the wrists underneath the shoulder, press the pelvis to the thighs. Inhale, lift cobra, squeeze the shoulder blades together, elbows down towards the toes. Lift strong, maybe lift just a little bit higher here. Exhale, release the chin to the earth. Ankles out to the side, left ear comes to the mat. Palms face up, or they can face down. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Flip the toes under, push the chest, hips back. Spread the knees wide, bring the big toes to touch. Exhale, Balasana, child's pose. Push the hands in through the earth. Swivel the legs forward. Straighten through the legs. Dandasana pose. Staff pose. Push the hands into the earth. Open the heart. Open the chest. And then exhale. Just hinge at the hips. Letting the shoulders round forward. Chin connect to the chest. And just surrender here into the space. Releasing in the back, the hamstrings. All parts of the spine, the low back, the lumbar spine, the mid-back, the thoracic spine, and the neck, the cervical spine. Letting your breath begin to just take its organic fashion, beginning to release control. Slowly walking the hands back to the hips. Bend the knees. Plant the feet onto the earth. Reach the hands forward. Bring the wrists in line with the shoulders. Exhale, lower just a little bit. Pause. Exhale, lower just a little bit. Try to keep that back flat. Pause. Exhale, lower just a little bit. Try to keep that back flat. Pause. Exhale, just a little, and a little, and a little. Bend the knees in towards the chest. Hug them in tight. Squeeze the shoulders together on the back in this position. Open the heart. Let the knees come a little bit wider than the ribs. And then release the tops of the feet towards the earth. Grab the outsides of the feet. Draw the heels towards the earth, the knees towards the earth. Relax the shoulders together on the back. Ananda Balasana. Happy baby pose. Surrender the grip. And slowly drop the left heel towards the earth. Cross the right heel on top of that left thigh. Grab hold of the back of the the left thigh. And just rock a little bit left to right. Release the grip of that leg, switch, bring the left heel on top of the right thigh, and then grab the back of that right thigh, just rocking left to right. Slowly release the grip, round the body forward, squeeze the body forward. Exhale, slowly release your body onto the earth. Letting the shoulders relax into the earth, taking your final posture here, Shavasana, corpse pose, noticing just the natural curve of your low back and letting the rest of the body be supported by the earth, noticing the earth support your shoulders, your head, your neck, your arms, your low back, your hips, the backs of your legs, ankles, noticing the front side of your body light and easy. Maybe connecting to the natural rhythms of your breath, honoring this release, letting go. Finding stillness of the body, stillness of the heart, stillness of the mind. And taking a moment just to roll onto your side. Finding a pause in this transition. And easy guiding your way to your seated position of choice, one that feels comfortable to your hips and knees. Finding your hands together in front of your heart center, taking a moment to just connect to your abhyasa, viaragya. Noticing any sensations in your heart, your mind, and your body, specifically anything that you'd like to fill your heart in this space and carry you through your day. Breathing it into the space. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunatu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavitamastu Ma Vividvashavahai Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Accept us both together, protect us both together. May our knowledge and strength increase, may we not resent one another. The light in me honors the light in you. This is the meaning of the word. Namaste. Thank you for your commitment to your practice, your efforts in abhyasa, viaragya today. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.